Hi everyone, welcome to the 5th edition of Paprykarz Open. This time we are going to have an RPTQ weekend here in Szczecin. We expect over 300 players to attend our events this weekend. My name is Piotr.
And my name is Michael.
And we are going to provide live commentary during our first set of feature matches. Today we have a couple of tournaments going on, so we start with the standard LCQ, and the players you see here are playing in the first round of this tournament. After the second round of the LCQ, we start another tournament with very big prize support. That's an MTF trial as well. And after 1 p.m. we are also going to run the seal. So we are going to have a lot of magic. And tomorrow since 9 a.m. you can tune in and watch the Team Unified RPTQ, in which you are going to take part, right?
Yes, I'm going to take part in Team Barford.
Yes.
Yeah, I can tell you.
Of course. Secret text.
Yeah,
yes.
secret text and everything.
Okay, so the first round is underway. I see a lot of familiar faces, familiar for us.
Yeah.
Once we know which pair we are going to watch, we will tell you who's playing. We see opponent's courier. That's a great card.
But in some kind of
Blue-red deck?
yeah, blue deck, not a classic mono-red deck.
It's not even black-red,
Yeah,
so
it can be some kind of who are a wizard or something.
you are wizards, yes. Okay, so opponent courier and a soul mermaid.
And opponent of the deck is playing the Constrictor deck. If I am thinking properly.
Yeah, that's a Branch Walker Explorer.
Yeah,
there's a Llanowar Elf.
And combination of colors.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so we are going to watch this pair, so it's good that we started talking about them already. Okay, so how do you like this matchup if you are on the red deck?
Because it's not a standard classic red deck, I'm not sure how to evaluate it. Because Heart of Kiran is very good against Constrictor, but normally red is a bit of underdog round one, because if Constrictor gets going, if the counter are played on creatures, they are too big to evade them with mono red. But I see on the red deck player hand that we have the Sweeper and the Chandra, so maybe
What kind of sweeper?
it's a
Sweltering
Sun,
Suns,
yeah,
okay.
Sweltering Sun. So it seems that it can have a bit better than normal.
That's a side that you don't want to really see when you are playing an aggressive deck. So an Intersphere Harvester
Yeah,
it is a new problem, of course. Chandra Throw to Defiance hitting the board, immediately going up. And I don't know which mode that is.
because you can add mana to place the bomb up, and he's doing.
Okay, so empty-handed now. Almost. I think that's the second Paprykarz.
No, it's the Sweltering Sun.
Sweltering Suns. Oh yeah, sorry. Of course. So
They
now,
clean attacks with both carriers and
yeah, because
Kiran
nothing
through
can
it.
accrue the Ether Sphere Harvester. So that's good.
And it's a really good spot for it, because he has a lot of cards under the bomb, and his enemy has to.
And now what is this? His removal is not doing much because we're getting rid of what? The Combat Courier.
Yeah,
And
but
that's
this is actually a good play because he removed one biggest Bombat Courier and also plays a body that can crew the Harvester at the same turn. So the red deck has gone much worse when it's coming to attack him right now.
oh, we'll see about that because the combination of Sweltering Suns and Chandra and the draw. That can do a lot of damage. All right.
Actually, he can play the Sweltering Sun, making Jarek to crew the Harvester.
Jarek is the player in the right because you don't know that yet, but we know him.
And then if he will attack with Kiran and Harvester will block, he can just use Chandra second mode to kill it.
Yeah, it's a third mode actually because it's his mana. Okay, so he went up, upstairs, damage. Okay, I don't know the life total just yet, but I think that Jarek is not doing so well.
But I think I knew the Jarek plan. He will just take the damage this turn, and next turn he can throw mark the Gear Hulk with 4 counters on target to
Yeah.
11 life with flying, so it's really hard to beat for Red.
Yeah, it is, it is. Okay. And got that. Is he going to discard that Swell Sense? What would you block here? The Bombard's Courier or the...
Yeah, I would block the
Okay.
Courier because I don't want to get my habit to remove it in any way. They can play Lightning Strike, Cut, the Rebound, Shock, so if you kind of there block Kira, it can...
You risk losing your
Yeah.
harvester, and that's your trump card, basically. Okay, cycle of Sweltering Suns.
2 additional cards from Bombard, and now he have no mana to play them.
Yeah.
That was a bad play.
And what was under the courier? I
I-
think I saw an Abrade.
Yeah, I think I saw 2 non-land cards, so
So that was
yeah, this is a great.
and I think that the cycling of that Sweltering Suns will come back to bite the player on the left very, very hard with this turn,
Yeah, because
as we see the Verdurous Gearhulk coming down and distributing 4 counters. Yep, exactly goes for that.
and swing for 7 with lifelink.
I think that's and either you have to give up on your Heart of Kirin or give up on your Chandra, and either way, Jarek is going to gain 7 life. So
Oh, but Jarek is thinking how to distribute the counters. He don't want to go all in on Harvester.
I would.
I think it's quite a good play because right now the Gearhulk is 5/5, so it's bigger than it didn't die to Glorybringer,
Doesn't
and
die to
Jarek
yeah.
can expect it in this version of red. And
Doesn't die to cut, doesn't die to
Yeah.
Chandra, -2,
so
-1.
only
-3,
Hazoret
it's
can
-3.
Hazoret only can kill Gearhulk right now, and Jarek can expect the upgrade in his deck.
Yeah, of course, of course.
And as we can see, our opponent of Jarek have Chainwheeler and Upgrade on his hand. So Chainwheeler is not really good in this situation, but Upgrade is great. And he will give up the Chandra. I think
Yeah.
it's not a very good idea because Heart of Kiran now will have, or maybe it's okay because he has 5 mana, so he can place both Chainwheeler and Upgrade this turn.
So Jarek right now has 1 energy counter. No, not 1 energy counter left because
He have the
he has
hub, so
hubs, so it's like 3 energy. So plenty of energy to activate that ability on Ether Sphere Harvester.
This-
Oh, and my favorite standard card, Goblin Chain Whirler. Such a beautiful design.
not OP.
No, it's not.
I think that was the
The shell is OP. It's not the card, it's the shell. Oh my.
Jarek has a handful of gasoline,
Gas. It's just gas. Yes, it's just straight gas. He's drawing really well.
but I think opponent of Jarek has made a little misplay there, because Constrictor decks sometimes play the blooming defense, and letting Jarek untap with all his mana and the harvester on the game can make the average plan didn't work. So it's quite dangerous to play it like this.
Oh, right. All right. Okay, so now a more conservative... No, it's actually...
He put 2
It's-
counters
yeah,
on
it's-
harvester and
It's a more conservative counter distribution. Yeah, Jarek lost the Ether Sphere Harvester, but the red deck is staring at huge tramplers.
6/6
and-
trample, 5 trample is.
And being
hard.
empty-handed is not the best news.
He drew the Soulscar Mage.
A Soulscar Mage, okay.
It's a bit.
It's
It would be better to place it last turn and now play the Chainwheeler, but it's
Yeah.
still. I think.
Because we can remind you that if you play a Soulscar Mage and then a Goblin Chain Whirler, it actually puts -1/-1 counters on creatures instead of dealing damage. So that's a neat interaction that makes the Goblin Chain Whirler decks especially obnoxious.
I think we will see the end of this round really quick because red decks have no tools to fight such a situation.
Yeah, I
It's-
fully expect Jarek to go all in on this attack.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how the life total situation looks right now. How high is Jarek life total? But he earned
How high
some.
is Jarek?
Yeah, how high is Jarek?
He's
yeah.
very high.
Yeah, always. But he earned some life from Harvester, so
Mm-hmm. He should be fine.
yeah, he should go all in and just smash his opponent in 1 or 2 turns.
Okay, we're going to see a Jade Light Ranger go exploring. That's a land, so that goes to hand.
And
a Constrictor. Okay, that goes to graveyard. So now he has a 3/2 Jade Light Ranger. Maybe he's thinking about just putting up a bunch of small creatures and then swinging just with the harvesters, with the Gearhulks.
Yeah,
He's not. Okay, so he is attacking
For
for 13.
14, yeah. And he still have the play in his hand, so he can deploy one of his two drops. He has the Branchwalker and Siphoner.
Now bluffing some kind of a response. We all know you don't have anything. Okay, so his opponent takes 11. Now, are we going to see a passive turn? Yes, we are. Still bluffing.
Draw for opponent
That
is,
was a walking ballista.
it's a walking ball.
Yes.
No, it's Scrounger. It's Scrapkit
Oh,
Hunter. Yeah.
I thought that was a walking ballista. Okay.
And quite strange in the blue-red combination.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we still haven't seen any blue cards.
Yeah, maybe it's some decks play like whole main deck as mono red and have blue card in sideboard like negates or something like this. Maybe this is the plan, because mono red matchup against UV control is a bit worse right now because of settled wreckage.
Yeah, blue-white control is...
Yeah, so maybe this is his.
Okay, was that enough? Who won? We don't know the life totals, so we don't know who actually won that game.
It's.
I mean,
It seems Jarek
lost?
lost it.
Yeah, I think he conceded. I really don't know.
I'm not sure.
I mean, the opponent did not even tap the
He tapped the Scrounger. And
yeah,
attacked
I
from-
know, I know,
yeah,
but he did not attack with the Chain Whirler,
so it
which wouldn't deal damage anyway because there was a Jade Light Ranger, so he would block. Was that 4 life enough?
It's really strange.
Okay.
Okay, so we can see blue card in sideboard of our
Okay.
opponent. He have Asyncopates, Essence Scatters, and Negates. So
Mhm.
as I thought, sorry, Spell Pierce is kind of red that will cite some kind of counter spells
Mm-hmm.
for game 2. But I still didn't understand the Scroungers, which are black swords in your deck. They are really good
I
at
mean,
attacking.
he really has. I think he does have black sources, since we see the Hour of Glory
Oh, okay,
in
yeah,
his
yeah, yeah. So
in his sideboard.
maybe he play Ether Hubs or something like this.
I mean, perhaps.
Quite
But then
strange
again-
build.
But then again, I think that most of the decks we are going to see today are actually decks made in mind with the unified standard
Yeah.
format that we are going to see tomorrow.
That's true.
So
This-
this might be just a combination of leftover cards that were left for
Yeah, it's
after
quite
after
possible.
creating like
Two other decks.
2 strong decks who
Yeah.
have a good matchup against the expected field.
Yeah, we can see Hazoret Disintegration in this deck.
So it's like a Grixis counter burn.
Yeah, it's like red-black with little splash of blue for additional sideboard
Mhm.
cards to improve your matchup against control.
I guess we're going to get to know who won that last game by the virtue of the fact that the person was going to
Start. Yeah.
start. Yeah.
But it seems that Jarek lost this game.
Lost
so
that game,
his
yeah.
So his life total was really low. at
Must
the
have
moment.
been, yes.
Yeah,
must
but
have been.
it was really strange considering that he gained 6 life from the harvester.
6 at the
6,
least.
Yeah, at least 6 life from harvester. So.
Yeah. Okay. We didn't even see the start of that game, so we didn't have the life totals from the very beginning. But now I'm going to write them down, so we're going to inform you at every moment. so that we have more information. And really, the draws that Jarek had were really good. I mean,
Yeah, he had a bit a slow start. He didn't deploy the Llanowar Elf or Constrictor.
but then he had the Ether Sphere Harvester.
Yeah, Chupacabras into two
Chupacabra,
Gear
yeah.
Hulks. So yeah, he had a really good mid game, but maybe this slow early start was enough for his opponent to burn
Yeah.
Jarek down.
Actually, Jarek was bragging that he was like 6-2 against red decks at GP Copenhagen. We're going to see how he fares today.
Okay, so players are almost ready.
Yep, just finishing up shuffling. Okay, and they're starting sevens. Let's see their starting hands. I see a Harvester. I keep
And also a Ballista, I think. Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Yeah, it sounds
a
really
couple
good.
of lands. Looks fine.
Yeah.
Ish. His opponent doesn't seem stoked about the hand though.
It's maybe have one lander or something like this.
Perhaps.
Risk it or not risk it.
Or a 5-lander.
Yeah. 5 land Hazoret.
Either situation is not perfect for
Monored players.
for a
yeah.
monored, yeah.
Yeah, there's. It's actually 3 lander, but okay, but all lands are the tap lands.
Okay, tap lands in
Yeah,
such an aggressive deck.
It was the check lands, but he didn't have any basics, so
Okay,
they would be deployed as a tap lands. So he decided to mulligan,
and we have an elf in the opening hand as well.
Yeah, so it
You have
can-
to be happy about that.
Yeah,
You see
Harvester
an elf and a harvester. This is basically perfect. You force your opponent to have a
Early,
removal
yeah.
spell on their first turn, which means they are not deploying a threat. So you have to be happy about that. Now let's see if the 6 are any better. A Heart of Karen, a Goblin Chain Whirler. I didn't see
so
Sweltering
no
Suns.
So it's no lander this
It's a
time.
no-lander this time.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh right.
Going down to 5 is. Okay, sometimes it allows you to active Hazoret as fast as turn 4. But,
Yeah.
uh,
In a very streamlined deck, going to 5 is not actually a big problem.
But against Constrictor is sometimes not enough, especially that we have seen the Jarek hand.
Mhm.
So 5 cards have a really low probability to have an early answer to Elf. So it will be tough.
Or you just ignore the elf and go like straight up beat down. Okay, I think there is a Canyon Slough or Dragon Skull Summit. It's a Dragon
Yeah,
Skull Summit, a
3
mountain.
lands, Sweltering Sun and Counterspell.
Great.
Seems okay.
Seems okay-ish.
But he
Yeah.
didn't have a blue source, so. Okay,
Okay,
so
so
Jarek have lost
The last game. Okay. So
okay,
there's the
he
elf.
drew the Chandra.
Okay, the elf lives. That's a great news for the black-green player. The Ether Hub enters the battlefield. We have 1 energy counter.
And Harvester.
Harvester. So 3 energy for Jarek. And I mean,
Oh, but his opponent drew Abrade, so the situation is not so clear right now.
okay, I would still be happy about this.
Yeah, he have the Abrade this turn, he can play the Sweeper next turn, and if he will find the land, he will have the Chandra.
Mm-hmm.
So it's also quite a good line for a mulligan to 5.
Yep. I
Ooh,
would
well.
definitely be okay with that.
Especially if Jarek will play his Jade Ledger Ranger this turn.
Okay.
Because
Um,
this will be a huge turn for a red player.
okay, let's see if he plays the land first, because that can be troublesome. Okay, so he does the right thing and plays Jade Light Ranger of the Llanowar Elves mana, because then if he played the Ether Hub, his opponent could have responded to the energy trigger and kill off the
Llanowar Elf.
or yeah.
All the Jade, yeah.
Yep. So Jade Light on top.
Yeah, the
Do you like it?
I think Jarek has to find other land that hubs, because he didn't have the source of energy to still use the hubs, and he need second green mana, second blend mana, because he can
Okay.
expect that the elf will die.
Alright, so the Jade Light Ranger with 2 counters, Curious Eater Sphere immediately eats an Abrade.
Yeah, and it will be a really hard game for Jarek, because right now he will lose all his board. He will be left with 2 hubs and 1 forest, and no 4th land in hand.
Yep, and his hand is a 4-drop, an XX drop, and a 5-drop, so
Yeah, so
doesn't look too good. I bet I'm going to hear about this game all weekend long.
yeah, that is.
Bad beats, bad beats.
I think, that is the
Yeah,
only
that's the
play.
Sweltering Suns. And now, is he
Jarek
going
will-
to draw a land? Is it going to be tapped?
it's
it's
a-
a Gear Hulk.
It's a next Gear Hulk, so he can play Ballista for 1. It's really not exciting play.
It's not, but I think it's the right play.
Yeah, you have to deploy some kind of
Yes,
threats.
because then you draw an extra land.
Yeah,
You
and
can
you
start
can-
pumping the ballista.
Yeah.
Then you can perhaps put some counters on it
From
due
Gear
to
Hulk, yeah.
due to Gear Hulk. Yep. So I think it was the right play.
Okay, so our opponent is also in tough spot, because right now he can't play Chandra and minus her to kill Ballista, because in respawn Ballista will destroy the Chandra.
Yep.
So probably he will play Chandra, add mana to his pool, and
Play the Scrounger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best play. Of course, it's not great, but it's
It's,
what
it's
I,
a-
it's what I would do as well in this situation. It's a land.
and it's an untapped land, so
Is it?
yeah, because he's a check land and
Oh,
Jarek has a
right.
forest.
That's the Woodland Cemetery, right? Yep.
Jarek will pay 1 energy to cast his Chupacabra, eat the Scrounger.
Attack with the ballista.
Yeah.
Yep.
And our opponent, Jarek opponent, drew the Heart of Kiran.
Okay. That's decent at defending the Planeswalker, since you can use the loyalty counters to crew the Heart of Kiran.
Yeah.
And the opponent still has the Chandra activation, and that's a lightning strike.
Okay, so he can kill the Ballista, which
I would go for ballista. Yeah.
yeah, because it starts to become a threat.
Yeah, it's starting to become too big.
Yeah. I think you always should active Chandra first, because you can reveal the costly spell, and then you can play it if you make other plays before it.
Exactly. Okay.
Okay, second Chupacabra, which is really bad on this board, because
Yeah.
it's good, because he can bait the crew of Kiran with attacking with 1 Chupacabra and play another to destroy the Kiran.
But
Jarek-
he simply passed the
yeah,
turn.
yeah. Okay,
Chandra goes up, and that's an Essence Scatter.
so into the face.
So going to the face. So that's the first damage of the game, actually.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, Jarek is at 18 points of
And-
life.
our enemy drew the second copy of Heart of Kiran.
Okay, Jarek goes to 14 after the attack with the vehicle. All right, let's see the draw. Is the land? No,
No.
it's a
Harvester,
Ether Sphere Harvester.
which again is not bad. We have to remember that Jarek opponent have 1 energy left, so
Yes.
he can play his Essence Cutter.
He could, yeah.
So it's quite.
So drawing a land is not enough to cast
Yes.
this Verdurous Gilhawk.
He has 2 Gear Hulks, so
Mhm. The opponent flooding out a bit.
but if you have Chandra going on
Yeah.
the table, you can just dig your deck really fast.
A land, so 2 damage to Jarek. So he is at 12. You can see the nervous flicking.
And we'll probably see just pass the turn, because attack right
Mhm.
now is a bad decision.
Yeah, because that's simply giving your opponent 3 life.
Yeah.
Exposing yourself to some kind of blowout with Blossoming Defense, probably.
There is kind of land. It's a Lone Over Elf.
It's a tap land.
Yeah, it's a tap land, exactly.
So, is Llanowar Elf the same as Dryad Arbor?
I wouldn't say so.
No, you can't fetch it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's
Yeah,
a really
Llanowar
tough
Elf-
spot.
Yeah. The good point is that Lone Over Elf can crew the Harvester, so Jarek can attack with whole team and bite Chandra a bit.
Provided that the opponent isn't too greedy, and because the opponent could think, oh, he hasn't been playing anything really too threatening. Maybe he has just big creatures in his hand. So maybe if I counter this Llanowar Elf,
Yeah, but it would be...
it would be very greedy.
Yeah, you always
greedy.
try to counter the biggest spell.
Yeah, of
There's
course.
always a biggest fish.
Yeah. Unless there's not.
Okay, so Jarek get 3 life after the Heart of Kiran blocked the Harvester.
So he has 4 energy now and 15 life.
Okay, so Jarek decided to play the Chupacabra to try to eat the Heart of Kiran.
Okay.
I think this counter was not a good play because he have the second copy of Heart of Kiran,
What was the draw? Is that
Syncopate,
Syncopate?
yeah.
Okay.
but he now do not have an energy or a blue land, so he don't have
2
a blue
damage.
soul.
So go down to 13. Attack with Heart of Kiran, crewed by Chandra, go to 9.
Yeah, I really did not like the counter spell last turn. It was the greedy play because
That was a good draw.
yeah, Fatal Push.
Fatal Push is excellent at dealing with Heart of Kiran. Llanowar Elf, now going uncountered. Crewing the Harvester. Yeah! Jam them. Now, I don't activate anything because attacking with the Chupacabra is so obvious. Like, crewing the Heart of Kiran, yeah, that's...
Yeah, but it's not completely obvious because if he would block Chupacabra, then Chandra is going down because he has to use the counters to crew.
Yeah, I know that, but I just wouldn't defend. I wouldn't
It's
defend
a
from
chain
that.
wheeler.
It is a chain whirler.
So Jarek will still be stuck on 4 mana. Because
not
of-
good.
Yeah.
And 1 damage to him, so going to 8. Do you think everything went at Chandra in that on that attack, or did?
Yeah, everything went on Chandra,
Okay.
I think.
All right.
But I think Jarek have gained some life from Harvester. I'm not sure.
He
if-
might have.
So he's on 11 probably.
Probably, yeah. Probably 11. And 3 energy.
What have Jarek? Oh, okay, Jarek got a ballista in
Mhm.
his hand. How many energy?
How much?
How much?
energy?
Yeah, how much energy Jarek?
He has 3 right now.
3 energy. Okay.
Ballista with 2 counters. Okay. Now, even if the Heart of Kiran blocks the Harvester, going down to 2 energy, attacking with that.
Okay, and enemy.
Decides to block. Okay, yeah, that goes to 14.
And he will now just do.
Kill off
Yeah,
the
with
Heart of
ballista.
Kiran with Ballista.
Or no?
Doesn't? What
Okay.
happened? I'm not really sure what happened.
Yeah, I also have no idea. Because both players make a really weird interaction there.
I'm lost. This is not how magic. This is not how Richard Garfield intended. Okay, so down to 10 life,
Yeah,
probably.
and opponent drew the Soulscream Mage and didn't play it, so
He's sandbagging it. Okay. Ether
Okay.
Hub for Jarek, so that's the 5th land he's been waiting for all the time. And now, where do you put the counters on?
I think I would play it safe. I would crew the Harvester and put 2 counters on Ballista and 2 counters on Harvester.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, you have the 2 big threats now, and there is also play that you just put all your counters on Ballista and then next turn you again play the Gear Hulk, put
Mhm.
all in on Ballista and just kill
And,
him in 2
and
turns.
die from a braid.
Yeah, but this is a greedy play.
Yeah. That's the kind of play that I like. Just
But probably Jarek will play it safe.
okay, so crewing the Harvester before playing the Gear Hulk, so that... What?
Jarek,
Wants
I-
to bait a removal spell, probably.
yeah.
Okay, so he attacked his opponent down to 15.
Yeah, gain 3 life.
So he's at 13, at 2 energy. Okay. And now we see the Gearhulk hitting the battlefield. Does it resolve? There is a syncopate, you know.
Yeah, but he has no blue source. He has no energy left.
Oh yeah, right.
He
that
used it
is-
to essence scatter the Chupacabra.
Of course, of course. Now he wish he wouldn't.
Okay, so even he
So
decided to make a
That's
Gearhulk.
the intention that
Yeah.
Jarek is representing. Okay, so 4 counters total on the creatures. And he's going to immediately shoot down the only creature able to crew the Heart of Kirin, so the
Okay.
Chain Whirler.
But he has this Scrounger on his graveyard, so he can.
Yep.
Okay. And the draw for the turn is Weltering
Sweltering
Sun.
Suns.
A bit too late, but it's still okay.
It's still okay. It
he'll-
still wipes off 2 creatures.
Yeah.
Deals 1 to your face, kind of. Kills off your own Scrounger. Yeah, it's a weird draw because you get excited when you see it, seeing a board like this, but then you play it and
And the enemy have 2
and
big
you lose all your creatures,
Yeah.
and then you lose only the irrelevant ones. So that's
And I think that he has no more creatures in his graveyard to return Scrap Heap to the battlefield.
he might not. He
Yeah,
might not.
Yeah, because there was Chamberlain was the first creature
That's
he
why you
played.
might want to deploy the Soulscar Mage first to put
Yeah.
counters on the creatures.
Yeah, and then it starts to get
It starts
messy.
get yeah. Okay, that's what he's going to do.
So Gearhulk will become 2/2.
Up to 2/2, yes, which is still quite enough to crew the Ether Sphere Harvester, and then again,
There is a second Gearhulk in the hand.
yes. Now there is a creature in the graveyard to crew the Heart of Kirin, but
There is
no
one-
mana.
Yeah. Okay.
okay.
Yeah, he received, maybe to clarify this, we put 2 -2/-2 counters because minus counters
Negate the plus
negate
counters.
the plus counters.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
just
Smashing second Gearhulk.
remember to respond to the trigger. Or is
It's too late. He have to. If you play the Gearhulk, you have to choose the target at the moment of trigger going to the stack. So
no,
bef-
it wasn't too late. You play the Gearhulk,
yeah,
trigger
when
goes
he's
on
on
the
sta-
stack.
Yeah,
You can crew the Harvester because I thought he would like more counters to go on the Harvester, but he's quite content with just 4. Okay, so this was an attack for 9, so his opponent is down to
but
6.
I'm not sure if you can.
You can.
Because Rishkar, for example, if you play Rishkar, you can't crew in the response. You have to do it
Why
before.
not?
Because if you could do this, then Rishkar would crew the vehicle that you want to put the counters on.
Yay, we have the overlay going on. No, I'm pretty sure you can crew. It's when this creature enters the battlefield distribute, right? So
Uh,
we respond to that.
But you have to have targets, I think. That's why Jarek always crew Harvester before playing the Gearhulk and making the creature. It's a little interaction. I was also thinking that it's working like you said. But you can't, for example, when you have a Harvester on the battlefield and no creatures, and you play Rishkar, you can't crew the Harvester with Rishkar and then put counters. Because on the moment that a Rishkar is entering the battlefield, he had to choose the targets, and then
No. Casting spells is different from resolving abilities. I disagree on that.
Okay.
That's okay. So Jarek has managed to even up the
Yeah, but now-
score, so now it's 1-1.
Yeah, but for the game from the mulligan to 5, the Jarek opponents went really well.
Yep, his deck was like working on all cylinders. I mean, it's just a poor matchup for Jarek, I think. So
Yeah, this version of Red seems really good against the Constrictor.
okay, so let me put up the gatherer. You choose how the counters will be distributed as you put Verdurous Gearhulk's triggered ability onto the stack. Each target creature must be assigned at least 1 counter.
Yeah, so this
Verdurous-
is the
it can be
this
the
is
target.
thing.
Yeah.
So you
So
You-
when Verdur's Gearhulk enters the battlefield, oh,
Yeah.
no, yeah, it's working as I said.
No.
You play it,
Yeah.
trigger. In response to trigger, you can maintain priority. You can maintain priority to your own trigger, and you can crew in response to that. You can do it. I'm 100% sure. But okay,
Yeah. That is.
you know, holding priority is a weird thing.
Yeah. This.
You have to think about it and actively say it. So
Okay. So Jarek have mulliganed, I think. Yeah, it's a mulligan from Jarek.
then he's on the draw this
Yeah, so
game.
it's
So it's a
not
bit
so bad,
a bit mitigated by the fact that he's on the draw and has a scry. This scry rule is the best thing that's happened to Magic in years.
Yeah. It really allow you to mulligan more aggressively, especially on the draw side.
So as you can see, we are going to have 6 rounds of standard in this last chance qualifier. It's going to be 6 rounds of Swiss and then a top 8, and the player who wins today is going to get the chance to take 2 of their friends and play in the Team RPTQ tomorrow. So be sure to watch us tomorrow as well. Okay, let's see if the 6 is any better. We see
so
some
it's-
lands, some lands.
and Sanctuary.
It's a 5-lander.
No, it's 4-lander and Sanctuary, which
Shaper Sanctuary?
yeah.
Okay, that's the card that I play in Modern Infect. And it says that whenever a creature of yours becomes the target of a spell
or ability
or ability,
that
so it's
your
a
opponent controls.
yes, you draw a card.
And
So
it's
it's a
mulligan to 5.
Leovold on a stick.
Yeah, but Jarek decided to mulligan to 5.
Would you mulligan or would you keep?
I would probably mulligan this hand because even if you deploy the Sanctuary on turn 1, if you didn't draw any early creatures, then Mono Red will just burn you.
Okay, I wouldn't. I wouldn't because you are on the draw, you have a scry, you can probably find an elf or something.
Yeah, but I'm
I
not-
mean, you have to count on good running. You are playing game 3 against an aggressive deck. You have to count on good running. With poor draws and being
But
empty-handed, you're not going to win.
Yeah, but if I am correct, Jarek after his cyber plan include removing some creatures from his deck. He put some removal and remove like elf
We
that are weak
see-
against
yeah.
Chain Wheeler.
We see a Jade Light Ranger and the
Vraska
Vraska Contempt and all lands. Okay, so another Jade Light Ranger joining the party. We see a Mountain Pass, probably counting on an elf, but there is no elf. Alright,
Okay,
Karna Skull
so
Summit.
there's
Both
upgrade.
players passing. Okay, Fatal Push, that's a good draw. As long as this... Okay.
Yeah, but our enemy playing a big version of red. Remember
Mhm.
that he playing a lot of Chandras, a lot of creatures that are immune to
And
Fatal
there
Push.
is the Sanctuary. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I like what Jarek has right now.
But now Chandra is going to hit the table.
Okay, that's fine. He has Vraska's Contempt in his hand.
Yeah. And
So
2
it's
to the
just
face.
it's simply 2 damage to the face. Yeah.
Yeah, but it also prevents Jarek from playing Jade Light this turn. So it's
Yep.
and he don't have a
Doesn't-
land.
Yep.
Okay.
He does now.
But it's a tap
It's a
land.
tap land. Okay.
So probably Jade Light is
Not
going
everything going as planned, but maybe he will find a land, an untapped land, here from this Jade Light Ranger. So now he's going to mill the Fatal Push, and what is he going to do with the Chupacabra? Probably bin it. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not as good when your opponent knows about it.
But your opponent Jarek have 2 Chandras in his hand and 2 Sweltering Suns.
Okay.
So against Sanctuary is a really good hand because
Yes.
you don't target.
You
with
don't target. Mostly, you don't
Yeah.
target.
Jarek is thinking about the Chupacabra. Knowing the hand of Jarek opponent is obvious to just put in your graveyard, but
He does.
Yeah.
He makes the right call.
yeah.
That's a Scrap Heap Scrounger, the draw for the turn. Makes land drop. Goes up with Chandra. Let's see what it reveals. A Lightning Strike, which can conveniently take out the Jolly Ranger. Jarek will draw a card in process, but you take off the only threat that he
Yeah,
has
you
for now.
still can starting deploying your threat.
Okay, trigger.
Yeah. Okay, Gear Hulk is not exciting with this hand.
No, it's not. Okay. Let's see the draw.
It was Branchwalker, I think? Yeah,
Yep.
it's Branchwalker.
Now, what's the play? You are 4 lands.
You have to deal with the Chandra, so I think
You have to.
Yeah, this is the play you have to make. You are forced to make this play.
But he's not going to like what he sees next.
Yeah, so Jarek go up to again to
20
life.
life, yes.
But now the beating starts.
Down to 17.
And another Chandra.
Yeah. I mean, that's really not what you want to see.
Yeah, especially Jarek don't have a second copy of Vraska Quantum in his hand, so he will have to beat down
That's
the
a rich
Chandra.
card.
Yeah, so Jade Light try to find the land and play in the second
Harvester, I think you have to bin it. I think you have to. Yeah, that's what he does.
Yeah, he needs to find the land.
Constrictor. As much as it pains me,
You have to.
you have to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Make Dredge Jade again.
Yes.
Okay, opponent probably checking if Chandra minus also will trigger the Sanctuary.
Probably yes.
Okay, so
Spire of Industry.
yeah, so he have a counter spell, 2 Sweltering Suns, and Abra in his hand.
Where will the Chandra go? What will it do?
It will probably go up.
I mean, I would, yeah. It's a Soulscar Mage.
And
Yeah, just to the
to face.
face, I think.
yeah, probably upgrading the Jade Light is a really good thing to do here, because he have access to blue mana trunk to the Spire of Industry and Scrap Heap, so he will be able to counter the
Whatever comes next.
Yeah,
He's going to play the Soulscar Mage. I mean, it's good because then you can start putting minus counters on stuff. Okay, so as you said, a braid. 3 -1/-1 counters. Trigger.
another Gear Hulk and no land.
And no land, yes.
But
Going.
but Jarek can push the Scrap Heap and then shut down the blue mana of his opponent.
He could, yeah, he could do that.
But also he may want to kill the Soulscar Mage to prevent this minus counters in the future to be deployed.
Just takes it.
Yeah.
Now
that's
he
it.
pushes the...
Yeah, because
Soulscar
right
Mage.
now Chandra is -3, put 4 -1 counters on the creature.
And there's the 5th land, at
Yeah.
long last.
And he will not like what he will get. Okay,
So
but
plays the
first,
Branchwalker first.
yeah, then play the Rishkar.
Let's see the trigger from Explore trigger.
But the opponent is thinking if you want to counter it.
Okay.
Okay, and he
He
goes.
does? Really? Okay, that's an Essence Scatter.
Yeah, because he has 2 Sweltering Suns in his hand. But I wouldn't.
Yeah, I would not as well. But okay, okay. He's still winning.
Yeah, that's true.
Start for false. Chandra going up.
And next turn, Chandra can ult. Yeah, it's -7 is the ultimate of Chandra, yeah?
Yeah, it's -7, and it says that the player gets an emblem. The player gets an emblem which says that whenever you cast a spell,
Yeah.
that player takes 5 damage.
No, it's deal 5
You
damage
can-
to any
Any
target.
target.
Yeah,
Any target.
any
yes.
target. Sometimes we want to kill some creatures.
Why? You can burn face. That's what you want to do. Burn face.
And safe play is to kill the Rishkar with the Sweltering Suns now, to be sure that Chandra's ultimate will go down next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's the play that he sees. That's what he does. He loses his creatures in the process, but I think that resolving ultimate ability is going to be
yeah, because
devastating.
Jarek is on 9 life, so if he will draw one more spell, and he kill him next turn.
And I think we're going to see like
Just 8/8
just
Gear
Gear
Hulk.
Hulk, yeah, and then
Yeah.
you can see the desperation. It's not looking well.
But again, that was a mulligan to 5.
hmm Decides to play the Jade Light Ranger. I don't know what he's looking for. Adventurous Impulse to the bin. And a land. Wow, that's a land. And now, what's the play? Like, what do? You are stuck with 2 Gear Hulks in hand. What were you looking for? Now, Chandra's ultimate will definitely resolve, and given, I mean, if Andrzej has 2 non-land permanents in his hand, this game is over.
You have drew the land right
He
now.
drew a land, okay.
So again, playing Gear Hulk would be better. Because it's giving you a chance that your opponent will just flood out and...
Yeah. I love this attack. It's really good. Jarek is the player who's known in our local community here in Szczecin for playing always until the very last minutes of the round, and that's what he's giving to us this round. Okay, he decided to block the Scrap Heap Scrounger.
A turn too late.
Yeah, that stinks. That stinks.
You will for sure hear about this draw after
Yes,
the game.
we will hear about this all day. I'm pretty sure about that.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
it's
another land.
it's a land.
Yeah.
So that's
So probably didn't playing the Gear Hulk.
was actually the right play.
No, it was
No?
a bad play because right now he would already attack for 12 because
He would have already for 12,
yeah,
yes.
so he would kill him next turn.
Wow.
Uh,
Wow. Now, do you put all counters on that Gear Hulk?
Right now it is pointless because right now it didn't.
It doesn't change the clock.
Yeah,
It doesn't change the clock, so you just attack with an 8/8. If it dies, it dies. Okay.
and you put another 8/8,
Yeah.
and you are hoping that your opponent don't have the second.
It doesn't have. And then, if it dies, you still get to draw a card. He might actually pull this off, which
Yeah.
is incredible, given that.
We have to remember that the opponent have a lot of counter spells in his hand. So if he drew the counter spell, it's still if it's a creature counter spell, it's still a dead card. Because if he draw, for example, Syncopate, he can make plays like playing Sweltering Sun
Okay,
and countering his own.
Getting frisky. Yes, countering your own spells with the emblem.
Jarek didn't play the second Gear Hulk.
What? Why? Why? So there's, I think. Okay,
But it's when it's cast.
it's cast, yeah.
So before he will hit the battlefield.
Yeah.
No. Okay, he can contempt his own Gear Hulk, but yeah, he can.
Yeah. It doesn't work the way you want it to. Wow. We are going to hear about this game. Musiał.
So Jarek is down to 1 life
Yes. And with no hope.
because there is some
Yeah, it's just
mistake. Yeah.
Yeah, he made a terrible mistake that's cost him the game.
Yeah.
He had it. He had it, and yeah, so it's a land.
Another Gear Hulk is hitting the battlefield.
Yes.
Uh,
Now you just have to count on the opponent not having anything.
okay.
Yeah, that's game.
game.
That's game. So a very bad beat story that's going to be with
Oh,
us
and
for ages.
Ungraph from the top, so
Yeah,
you can
so-
kill Jarek in a million ways.
Yes. Takes one. And there's the handshake. Okay, so Andrzej Kurkowski is our winner of the first round.
Yeah, we
Here-
need 2-1.
2-1, yes. You have to feel good about this, because if you win all the
Rounds
Rounds.
of this tournament.
if you go all the way to the finals, if you win the finals, you get a spot to play in the
tomorrow-
RPTQ
yeah.
tomorrow in Team Unified Standard. Okay, so we have 4 minutes left on the clock. I am pretty sure that there are some people who are still playing, and the other feature match pair has already finished. So I think we are going to have a little break. That's
Yeah.
us. Hello.
Hey.
Yes. You can see that there is a lot of us actually on the side here in beautiful Szczecin. Okay, so let's have a short break and we will come back to you with more magic in the next round.